Hi guys, hope you're all doing well and had a nice bank holiday weekend. I was going to put a long post on Facebook, but if you're anything like me, anything longer than a few sentences, you just scroll past it. So I thought I'd put a quick video up on Facebook just to let you all know really about something I'm really excited about and something which is very close to my heart and obviously my journey going forward. As many of you will know on here, I was involved in a very serious road traffic accident back 23 years ago. It nearly cost me my life. Luckily it didn't. And nobody else in the car was injured, so everybody's fit and healthy. So you can all quite clearly see my physical effects of the accident from my scars, but only a very handful of people will know of the psychological and mental effects it had on me, which lasted 23 years. It's only really been the last 2 years since I met my partner Kelly, who's absolutely amazing, very supportive and positive, that I got the strength. I'm in a good place in life at the moment, I think, and I think I'm ready to talk about my accident and talk about the effects it had on me, but psychologically, mental health being a massive thing at the moment. I'm not being one of these people jumping on the mental health bandwagon. I genuinely believe my story is inspiring, from being told I was dead on the side of the road to where I am now. How did I do that? And how did I get there? It might not work for some people, but it worked for me. I'm not a professional or medical qualified or a psychologist. I'm just a down-to-earth guy from the valleys, sharing my story, and hopefully I can be relatable to lots of people on my friends book, on my Facebook. I can help talk about really. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing lots of talks over the next couple of weeks. I'm booked in for quite a number of talks. I've got a couple of podcasts lined up already, one next week and one in a couple of weeks' time. I just want to inspire people really and show them that you can be told you can't do something, but you can still do it. If you believe in yourself, you can do it. I've spoken to my family on the weekend. It was a huge weekend for me this weekend. It's a conversation I had with my brothers, my parents, my son. It's a conversation I should have had many, many years ago, really, but it was difficult because we just don't talk. I don't talk. I don't open up to many people. I don't open up to many people, really. This video is difficult. I've done a lot of soul searching and a lot of self-analysis over the last couple of years, and I've done some quite ashamed really of some of the things that I've done. I said to my son, for example. But I'm trying to put things right now. If I can help one person on here, great. It's been a success, to be honest with you, because my group of friends really, predominantly doormen, security, gym people, or rugby boys. The three worst categories really for talking about mental health or opening up to each other, because you're afraid to get the piss taken out to you. It shows a sign of weakness. You're not a real man. Just man up, you can't talk. And I'm from that background, do you know what I mean? So I'm one of them people really. So but Kelly showed me, proven to me that it's okay to talk and open up, because it doesn't mean you're any less than a man or it makes you weak. You can show emotion and still be strong. So I believe there's hundreds or thousands of people out there who are in the same boat to me, who don't know who to turn, where to turn, who to talk to, and they bottle things up. Like I bottled things up for 22 years. On the weekend, I spoke to my brothers. We all love each other. We're all a very close family, but just talking is not what we do. But when I spoke to them all, I was really surprised. I was quite surprised. I built this thing up in my head, but when I actually come down to it, it was like talking to my best mate. It was easy, and they were very understanding and very supportive. And I think I turned another page in my relationship with my brothers this weekend, to be honest, and my son. I was totally open and honest with my son. We had a good 4-hour conversation. There was tears. I was totally transparent and honest with all of them, really, so they can understand how I've been feeling for the last 23 years. I'm not just moody, and there's reasons behind my moods. I can understand them. Obviously, psychologically, it was very difficult for my parents to go through what they did, and my family, my loved ones, and obviously close friends. It was difficult. So I believe now my purpose is really to give back to people and help inspire other people, really, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I've got an Instagram account. Kelly helped me with that. I'm not very good at technology. I've got a website, a company name. So the company name is called strengthinu.co.uk. Also, there's no abbreviations, just full spelling, no spaces, strengthinu.co.uk. I hope, you might not like what I'm going to say, might not like what I'm saying, and if you don't, and you might want to cancel my friendship or ignore me on the street, and that's fine, that's your prerogative. But just, I hope all my friends will support me in my journey, on Instagram or on Facebook. I'll put videos on there discussing things. I do. But if you don't take anything from it, just communicate, guys. Check in on your best mates, check in on your friends, check in on your work colleagues, check in on anybody, your schoolmates. Just check and see if they're okay. If they're okay, just have a chat to them. And the second thing you take from it, tell people you love them. I only told my son for the first time in his life this weekend that I loved him, and I hugged him, and I was proud of him. He's 21, nearly 22 years of age. I never said I love him before. And it felt good. It felt really good to hug my son and to tell him I loved him on the weekend. And I wanted to, but again, I found it difficult, really. I find it hard. I hug my mother, for example. It's just difficult. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, everybody starts going out hugging each other and loving each other. But tell that person you love them. Tell them. You might think, oh, they know. But just tell them. Tell them just give them a hug or tell them you love them before it's too late. You don't know what's around the corner. And I know that more than anyone. And I still don't tell people. But I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get better. And it's an ongoing journey. And I'm much better now than I was 6 months ago, 2 years ago. It's an ongoing process, and it's going to keep on going. And yeah, hopefully my journey will be successful. And I hope I can help lots of people. Yes, that's all for now. So if you've got any questions, drop me a line or drop me a message. But I hope, like I say, you can support me moving forward. Instagram, Facebook, anything really. All right, cheers guys. Thanks, bye.